Hey, what's going on out there? Y'all know what time it is, man. I'm kicking it tonight with my boy Big Low Country and Eb the Goddess. And I don't know her last name because it changed so much. But
It's still Pitts. Don't play with me. Y'all didn't see my jersey that I made too. I got Lady E on the back of the number 8 jersey. That's the
Oh
hubby.
my goodness.
oh, I thought you had that number 11 jersey on. I guess I was looking wrong.
Baby,
Number two.
I'm still waiting on my alimony. He trying to dodge the state.
He trying to dodge Cody Vrabel too. The last time I seen, but yeah, let's get to talking right quick, man. We're gonna do a quick recap. Everybody hopefully don't calm down after last night. I had a great show on my live. Lo had a great show on his live. Eb had her chat, and they was exploding like a bomb, but she kept it under control. Salute for that. And we're gonna let you start it off with this one, Eb, since they don't get to show the ladies no love, man. We're gonna show you some love and let you start it off.
Okay. I'm gonna make this statement though, like real talk, real talk. This is a shout out to the fan base, the Atlanta Falcon fan base. I get it. We want to win. I really do. I want to win. I know people that are season ticket holders are tired of it. I get it. But the same token is we got to understand that we are in a situation where it's not going to look good for a minute. And that's based on the years of drafting. Okay. The years of drafting, cap space, all of that takes time, from coaches to personnel, everything. Get this new coach, give Arthur Smith, because I've seen some tweets out there that said that we need to throw Arthur Smith away, which that's not right. This
After
is only
2
week
games?
2. This is week 2.
Wow.
I mean, what we want to see, what I saw, and literally, like I said, I was at the game, Lo was at the game. What we saw in week 1 compared to week 2, the Falcons showed us they know how to play some football. They showed us they understand the fundamentals of football. Okay. And just like this question, are we in rebuild mode or win now? I'll be honest with you. Right now, we trying to sit over here and take some glue and take some paper and turn this into gold. That's what we right now in. We not in no. I don't even want to say rebuild mode, because if it is, the whole entire roster needs to be exploded at this point. And I'm gonna say, including Matt Ryan, he's getting up there.
Like I said last night, Eb, we'll give them to halfway through the season. If they like 2-7, 1-8, somewhere in that mode, everybody on the table. The only person that's safe, that's still safe, in my opinion, is Grady Jarrett, because he's one of those players that's hard to find at his position. But Deion Jones, Matt Ryan, anybody else, they on the trade block.
I put it to you like this, and I'm gonna say this like real talk. If we don't do well, and I know people saying that week 4 is too early, but I push it to week 5. If I don't see so much improvement and by week 5, this one we're going to have the question: is it really the coaching, or is it really the personnel? I know some fans already out there saying it's the personnel. Now, hold on, give it a chance. They in a whole new system. But at the same token, I'm gonna go back and reiterate what a lot of real football people out there know. You start in the trenches. Okay, let's talk about that. Let's start in the trenches. Okay, you can put Justin Fields behind that goddamn line and it wasn't gonna do nothing. You can put Tom Brady behind that line and it wasn't gonna do nothing. Matt is 36 years old, and I've been saying this for I don't know how long. Serve and protect, and that's what our offensive line does not do. They did better. Mayfield did better. Okay, Hennessy still getting bent backwards. The pocket is still collapsing. Matt has to throw quick shots. Okay, they doing better, but I'm still gonna get a motherfucking ass a goddamn though. They was an F, now they still D. Okay, and I still say cut the whole line though. But at the same token, defense looked a bit better. They didn't look confused. This week. But what I will say, our corner position. Woo! Once
after AJ Terrell got hurt,
and the fact
you
is
seen
he
it.
in concussion protocol. We don't know.
But Isaiah Oliver, I give him credit, and that's something I rarely do. Isaiah Oliver, you seen it. I don't know what happened, but but go ahead. See, I ain't with that foolishness.
Man, I honestly think yesterday it was just one of those situations where I feel like the Falcons were kind of surprised that they were in the game. And whenever it got to the point where, they're like, wait a minute, guys, we're 3 points away. They just kind of blew the bag. But we put ourselves behind the 8 ball, and I know I keep going back to it. You don't do a fake punt, fake snap kind of deal.
I know what you said. Quarterback sneak at 4th and 2.
Yeah. And then a quarterback sneak on their side of the field on 4th and 2. Like you're an offensive guru. Like if you're an offensive guru, give me a legitimate
first year head coach that's calling the plays. See, if he was probably on the sideline, he probably would have never did that. But you got to think, he has pressure just like everybody else on this goddamn squad. So he's trying to prove a point. So you gonna get the bad play call. You gonna get that because there was other play calls that was very questionable.
And my thing is, if Cordarrelle Patterson working on short yardage, keep doing it. Whatever he's doing good, keep doing it. On that 4th and 2, when Matt Ryan tried to do that quarterback sneak, you got a guy that's 6'2", 235 that can run a sweep or run a toss play and get you 2 yards. Like I said, he's a punt returner, so if he finds the smallest hole, he's going to hit it and hit it hard and go right through it. And they got to learn how to use that.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. After the first game, I met up with Ebony and them at halftime. First thing she said, the first thing that came out of her mouth, and I actually got it recorded, the first thing that came out of her mouth was, Cordarrelle Patterson is that dude. In the words of Coach Roney, Cordarrelle Patterson is that dude.
But I've been saying that all offseason, man. I've been saying that he's going to be the X factor. And I knew it because if you haven't had a player that explosive, probably since Taylor Gabriel, 5-6 years ago, I mean, see? But see what I'm saying?
Not yet. What? I actually was going to put on that goddamn bonnet for y'all. It was big and purple, but I said, I'm going to look a little bit professional. I'm going to keep it just like this. I gotta lay down a baby hers.
I ain't messing with you. But if y'all knows what I said on a video before the week 2 game, I said they had to use Cordarrelle Patterson in many ways. And I even said, use the Wildcat. And what did they do? They ran him in a Wildcat formation. Even he hadn't fumbled the ball by hitting Mike Davis on the side. He had a straight line to the end zone and would have scored a touchdown. So, exactly. I mean, things are working. It's just execution is play calling at certain points in the game. Yeah. So if they get that under control and get everything situated like they should, I mean, it'll get better as it go on. And this game is going to be, the Giants game is going to be a real telltale of which way the season going to go.
Yeah. I mean, again, I'm agree with John Patterson the third up there. I like how you put his whole government name out there. But high key, I agree. It's way too early to panic. I mean, the thing about it is we're looking for a needle in a haystack with this team. And I don't think people understand about the talent that we have on this team. Okay. It's not the best. And I'm gonna say it again, like I said in my spaces on Twitter. You gotta realize we took, and I don't want to call them bums, but we took the barrel and we had to empty out what was left in that barrel and put it together. And like some of these dudes are not even starters. They ain't supposed to be starting. They supposed to be reservists. They supposed to be backups. But we got them starting. You gotta give this coaching staff a chance, and you gotta give his team a chance. Yes, Matt Ryan ain't nobody like Matt Ryan. Okay, he don't play our position. Okay,
and I'm tired of talking about that, man, because
it's
I just said what I said because I was frustrated, and I admit that. When I said he got a chicken to the arm, I was just mad. And that's frustration from a fan.
But again, I don't mind that. What I don't like is the fact is you got people out here sitting over here telling me that this man still should know how to throw a ball, even though the passes are getting batted. Passes get batted every day, B. They get batted every day.
And what do we always say in football? If you play in defensive end position or defensive line, if you can't get to the quarterback, what do you do?
Get to the ball.
Get your hands up.
Get to the hands
That's all you got to do to bat the ball down. So
That's a defense. You got to think about it. You got dudes over there taller than Matt Ryan. You got dudes 6'6". So what do you think this man's supposed to do? He ain't finna heat it up. Then I could say, okay, he should have never did that. But if he's trying to sit over here and throw a quick ball, quick slant, come on now. You can't.
And another thing with that goes with what you saying. People got to realize too, quarterbacks have throwing lanes. If a defensive line is aggressive, they block them throwing lanes. I don't give a damn how tall you are. You can be 7 feet tall. You can't throw if it's not no throwing lane.
You're not gonna get it. So it's the thing about it is that shows me right there that when people be talking, I really want to ask. So what position of the ball did you play? Cause it ain't quarterback. It had to be something else. Cause a lot of people don't understand the role of the quarterback. They think the quarterback play our position. And I'm really gonna do this real talk. I'm gonna sit over here and put one roster with all of Matt Ryan's name on it, even the coach, and then I'm gonna put the other one just with the roster that are real roster, because that's what y'all looking at. Y'all not looking at what is on paper. Okay, I get it that we seeing what is on the field, but in the same token, yeah, I understand the O-line didn't play bad. We not saying that the O-line didn't. We gave them their praise. The problem is that that nobody is not praising what Matt did. He put us in within freaking goddamn 3 points.
Right.
We did that. He did what he was supposed to do. But I already know when we
and that could have happened to anybody. Tip pass could have happened to anybody. Yeah, that could have happened to anybody. Yeah.
But I just know our Falcons team, when we kind of get that lucky, here come that bullshit. So I even called it out. I said, here come that bullshit. We ain't finna do something to go wrong, and look what happened. It just happened. I don't know why it happens to us, but it just happens. I hate it happens to us, but
it's like I've been saying. I've been saying this. Smitty heard me say it on my show the other night. Atlanta can't have everything. We got the great music. We got the money. We got the affordable housing. We got all the beautiful women and all the great food and friendly people. We can't have everything in Atlanta. So
we can't. Right. I mean, exactly. And it sucks. Do it sucks? Hell yeah, it freaking sucks. And I agree with that 4-13 season. I did say we'll be 4-12, but I forgot we had an extra game. But yeah, 4-13. I mean,
but see, like I tell y'all, that's why when I break down games, I look at the entire roster, and that's why I always, put it out there what they could do to better their defensive line. And Lo heard me say it last week. You got Jonathan Bullock, who played well the whole preseason. He's not out there. You got on the other side, Grady Jarrett. What's the other guy named? Michael Thomas. Michael Walker. Michael Walker. When he's on the field, he makes plays. Why don't you have those two players on the field at all times?
But we could say the same thing when it was Dan Quinn, when he had them players out of in their natural position. So it's again, like I said, I'm going to my first thing. Is it coaching or is it personnel? But we can't say that right now because we only in week 2. When we get deeper in, that's when we're going to have to really start asking ourselves that question.
Definitely. And I apologize, y'all. I don't mean to interrupt y'all. I do need to make sure I show some love. We got a Cartier Thompson. He hit us with that $5 Superman chat. Much love to you. Said I'm late.
Appreciate that, man. We're gonna get that $5 Wendy bag. Lo don't eat it, so I eat the fries and y'all get the nuggets.
He said he's late, but here a water break today. Now I do want to let y'all know before y'all see me drinking something, what's in my cup is in my cup. It might be water and it might be milk.
That ice water with the ice down milk.
Y'all go ahead, my bad. Much love to you. That's a Superman chat.
But as I was saying, man, when you have the right combination on the field at the right time, that's when the team is going to make plays. Exactly. I seen Michael Walker on the field taking over for Deion Jones at middle linebacker, and Deion flips to the outside like I said they should do anyway. What happens? Deion Jones bats down the pass. One other time I see him get out to Tom Brady. One other time he ran a stunt to the middle. Always got a sack. See, you just got to be creative, and that's the problem that they had last year.
I say that. Nope, and I say that because Dante Flowers actually said y'all gonna stop talking about him, and we look. I mean, the thing about it is he finally showed up because he was about to get fired because he called no show a little bit too much. So just to see that kind of just really showed a little bit. Even I was kind of mad about Debo. I'm like, damn, Debo too. Where he been at? So it's a sight for sore eyes to see that. but you can tell that their defensive line needs some work. Grady needs some help. He needs some help. That's just all that is. We need corners. I already said that. It's he said talent or lack of talent. I say both.
Yeah, I would say lack of talent, and y'all got to understand the Falcons are only working about $7 million in cap space, and that is not a lot of money in the NFL. You got teams still got $30 million in cap space, and you think about $7 million. That's probably what, one or two players. That's at the league minimum.
If they take that veteran cut, they're going to take that veteran cut for that 1 year. But then, like I said, that goes back to the years of us not drafting, right? Like I said, I didn't think a lot of people say that McGrady was a waste of goddamn draft, a draft pick.
McGarry? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I said that.
Like, that was what, like, you know, and then we go back into the first to grab him, or was that Lindstrom that we went back into? Which one we went back in the first?
No, we
took first.
We got Lindstrom first, and then McGarry at the bottom of the first.
But here goes that's he try see, and it's so funny because they try to pull the Jerry Jones, and see Jerry Jones got a lot of lack when he did that to get what was that, Zach Martin, and they did that. But let me tell you something, he ain't had to worry about that offense for years.
Right. Zach Martin still starting and still making Pro Bowls.
So at the end of the day, it's like you gotta understand what your coaches want, but then you also have to understand these players. Not every play belongs in everybody's system.
Well,
not everybody do that.
And then it's like y'all mentioned it, like you made a good point. You talk about Jerry Jones and the Cowboys. Like that's been 2 or 3 times the Cowboys have had the best offensive line in football. And that's not a mistake. Jerry Jones planned that for years. He planned that out. The difference between Jerry Jones and Thomas Dimitroff is that Thomas Dimitroff, he kept having intentions of getting offensive linemen until it got to the point where it was like, you about to lose your job.
You about to lose your job. Yep.
You about to lose your job. So then we get there, it's like, then when we get there, it's like, oh man, I got to do something. They about to fire me. Oh, let me get Caleb. Caleb Gary wasn't no first round tackle. You know what I'm saying? But when you're about to lose your job and you're pressing, those are the kind of mistakes that you make.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep. It's a panic pick. I say it all the time. I go back. I said it on my faces last week. I said we had an opportunity in the second round to get an offensive lineman, but we chose Richie Grant. Not saying that Richie Grant was a bad pick, but when you had that run of offensive lineman going into that third, guess what? You had to do a panic pick. And now that panic pick is starting, and I'm just sitting over here looking like.
And just like Big Low said, I think Cisco was a much better safety than the guy from Syracuse.
Yeah. These are the times we always fall. Oh. My man.
He gonna turn this thing to Showtime at the Apollo. But another thing that I don't understand what they were scouting back in 2017 when they took a guy who had character issues, off the field problems, and you got a guy that's a superstar in the making, and TJ Watt, who just got a $112 million contract sitting right behind him. I mean, that wasn't a pressure pick.
Let's not talk about how the Falcons had whiffled on players that we should have got picked that fell right there. Let's not talk about that, because that's why we in the position that we in, because they didn't want to take that chance. And like I said, like let's go to this draft. And I hate to bring this up, but that's why we got the issue with us picking Pitts over picking a quarterback. You know what I mean? Like when we have a player that's there, we always whiffle. Okay, we always whiffle on that. When we actually can get that player, now it's still a problem. So I'm just like, at the end of the day, it's either damn if you do, damn if you don't type situation. And right now, that's what we were in.
I'm gonna be real, and everybody that know me.
Bring me my phone.
I would have went for Lamar Jackson 3 years ago. I don't care. He fell all the way to the bottom of the first round. He was there. They could have moved back up and took Lamar Jackson. So and they already got the offensive lineman to go with him. Their offensive lineman, see what the problem is, part of the problem. You have an athletic offensive line, but you have an immobile quarterback. Sometimes that doesn't work. if they had a mobile quarterback with that mobile young offensive line, they may get better results. But it is what it is.
I mean, I'm gonna say this, and I mean this from there. Mobile quarterback works in certain situations, and I'm gonna use this as an example. Let's go back to 2012. Kaepernick was that mobile quarterback. That nigga was the bomb. You people were scared of goddamn Kaepernick. I ain't even gonna lie to you. They were scared because as soon as that man put that feet in that ground and he took off, he was gone. Okay.
And he had an all-pro running back behind him too.
So at the end of the day, the San Francisco 49ers was that team, but they didn't win. Let's fast forward. You got Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson act like he can't even sit over here and get past the second or the championship. So my question is, yes, you may have a mobile quarterback and you may have it, but you also got to realize that the only mobile quarterback, and I don't even really consider him a mobile quarterback, he just can run, Russell Wilson, but you got to think he had the defense behind him too.
Right. And another thing with Lamar Jackson. That defense behind him. Another thing with Lamar Jackson, I'm going to get off of this. One thing about it, you got to think about the offensive coordinator and what he does with Lamar Jackson. It seems like he depends on Lamar Jackson too much. He doesn't try to evolve his game, evolve his passing. If Lamar Jackson could become half of what Patrick Mahomes is, he could win 3 MVPs in a row, and that team could probably win 2 Super Bowls. But they use his legs. They use his legs too much. So, but again, that's what everybody wants. And I'm gonna throw this one out here too, because I'm gonna talk about this on my space tomorrow. But I'm gonna throw this out here too. A lot of these fans were fans since 2000, and I say that because guess who came in 2000? 2001,
Michael Vick. There you go. Yep. So they want to see that again, but they not understanding, not hearing me when I say Vick wasn't giving Atlanta his all. He gave his all when he went to
Philadelphia.
He wasn't giving Atlanta his all. But everybody was Vick this, Vick that. Look at the highlights. We did that. That was the real time when the Falcons actually got some real.
Lord Jesus, if they could see what Dave Archer was in 1986, they would praise Matt Ryan. And Big Low know what I'm talking about. He know what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
That dude had like 5 touchdowns, about 17 interceptions. That's how bad he was.
Let's just put it like this right here. Dave Archer better be glad he found commentary, because if he didn't, he would be in a world of trouble. That's all I can say. Like Dave Archer, he wasn't the move. That's all I can say. Now I do want to mention something that my homeboy Let's Get It put on here. He said he disagreed with you, Miss E. He said Lamar never had no weapons on the outside. A couple people said that too. Now Lamar never had those.
I agree. No, he never had those weapons. But in the same token, what my whole point is that we don't have that shit either. So what is the point of a mobile quarterback? I'm using him as an example is because you have to have the right system, the right setup for a mobile quarterback. The Falcons don't have that.
Perfect example. Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes can get outside the pocket. You got Tyreek Hill who can take the top off the defense and fly past everybody. If you don't have those 2 things on your team, just stick with the traditional style.
He popped the top off like Coca-Cola.
But like I said, Lamar and my sister will be getting killed every goddamn day, because the thing about it is, what can you do when you don't have that offensive line? You don't have that. You don't have the weapons. I love me some Calvin Ridley, but if this motherfucker damn slide one more damn time and go east and west rather than north and south, I'm gonna fight him.
Did y'all see Calvin? Did y'all see when Calvin Ridley was about to go out of bounds and he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna keep running." Y'all see that, right?
Yep.
I mean, at least he kept running. At least he kept running.
No,
we do got to do.
Get hit. He seems like he likes to avoid getting hit. Get hit. If y'all know,
but he's fragile. You got to think about it. He's small.
Then and see, that's what. Some weight.
And see, that's what people don't understand, man. When to be a number 1 receiver, you got to have the right size, right speed, good hands. You got to have it all. And your old man Julio, he had all that.
Yeah.
So, alimony.
Also, everybody in the chat, y'all make sure that y'all hit that like button. If you're disappointed about how the Falcons produced yesterday, make sure that you have something to like me, like Big Low Country and Smitty's channels. Also, make sure that you check out Eda Goddess on Twitter. She has these Twitter spaces every week, and they be lit. Like they talk about Falcons all night long.
Yeah, check me out tomorrow.
And she act like Johnny Cochran.
If the glove don't fit, you must have quit.
Also, let me shout out to Dave. Much love to you, Dave, for that $20 Superman chat. I really appreciate it. That really supports the channel.
Oh,
man.
Lord.
Definitely, man. That's a Superman chat.
Superman chat. We finna go straight to KFC to get that $20.
First of all, you going by yourself. I don't eat KFC no more. Ever since I died, that's it.
I never liked KFC.
Can we go to Checkers?
I see a $9.99. I see a $9.99 too.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What in the world, bro?
I might can find me a clearance on a fitted hat.
Joy, leave me alone about my nails, okay? I already
she got them. She
coming off.
she got them red claws on.
What love to you, Joy?
They was for my team. This was for the Falcons, man. They red, baby. They red.
Man.
But
that's a
I put on my Twitter earlier, Cordarrelle Patterson, and if y'all watched it, and it's a poll on my page right now. Y'all can go see it on my YouTube page. Should the Falcons think about Cordarrelle Patterson starting at the running back position? And the reason why I put it out there is because I'm looking at what he's done the first 2 games, and I think starting him and getting the ball rolling and then bringing in Mike Davis to wear down the defense, I think that would be the right move, and I think that could actually help the Falcons in the passing game.
I'll be honest with you. I agree because Mike Davis is not that starter. I don't. His cutting is not impressive. I feel like it's like as soon as he try to do that hit stick, it's not gonna go nowhere. I'm like, no. So yeah, I feel like CP is he gives that more of that burst. In that sense, I just don't. Mike Davis is just not. I don't know. I can't figure him out. And I mean, this is 2 games in, so I kind of want to give him another shot to see. But again, I feel like Cordarrelle Patterson just he know how to go hit the hole running and keep going. That's what I feel.
And like I said, that comes from his special team background. Yeah, and he has about I would say about 8 touchdowns on the special team.
Yes, sir.
And imagine him just playing running back, being 7 yards in the backfield.
Yeah,
he sees a hole, he takes it. You don't. Davis tries to run you over, and that's not gonna cut it.
Mike Davis, he's one of those guys. He's a zone run blocking kind of running back. He puts his foot in the ground once he finds a hole, whether he decides he's going to go outside or come back inside. He puts that foot in the ground and go. And I mean, that's actually perfect for this system. Also, D-Man 72. Much love to you for that $4.99 Superman chat. What in the world, Bo? That's that dun-dun-dun. That's a Superman chat.
I'm going to get me a box of Laffy Taffies with that.
Oh Lord, Smitty showing his age.
Hey, I know I'm old. I ain't ashamed about it. What's going on in today's time, man? You thankful to wake up in the morning. Lord, Chris Miller.
Chris Miller. Steve Barkowski, Matt Ryan, Matt Schaub, Chris Chandelier.
I'm gonna shock a lot of people, and that's only because I didn't see Steve Barkowski play. But before Mike Vick, Chris Chandler was that dude.
Oh, boy.
He was a journeyman quarterback who had been all the way across the league and back. But when he got that landing, got in Dan Reed's system, run first system. Yep.
He was that good.
He was that dude. He knew how to control. He knew how to control the game, and
he made the throws that need to be made.
That's a blueprint that they could follow. If they want to follow a blueprint Look at how Dan Reed built the Falcons in the late 90s.
Best coach in the Falcons history.
Hey, when he got here, they just got rid of June Jones and that garbage that he put on the field. They had to cut Jeff George. Terrence Matthews, I'm gonna talk to him tomorrow and I'm gonna ask him about this. They had who else was there? Tony Martin, but he stayed afterward. Defense, Chuck Smith. And they always had a good defense.
Always.
But they just did not have the right coach to coach that defense. And he talked about this. When you don't have the right coach putting the players in the right position to succeed, it's never going to work. And when Dan Reeves got here, he put everybody in the right position. So I had to go Chris Chandler, but what y'all think?
Talk about out of all the other quarterbacks?
Like what he put on here, the Cordarrelle Patterson.
Who did it best? I mean, only thing I could go by is just the numbers. Like back then, also Cartier, much love to you. That's that dun 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 Superman chat. I appreciate that. Anyway, I just got to go by the numbers and just looking at the tape that I seen of Steve Bartkowski. Like he looks like he was legitimately that dude. Like if you look at the numbers that he was putting up back then, where it was a run first game, like. I think I would, go with. But, I mean, Michael Vick is the reason why I'm a Virginia Tech fan to this day. Michael Vick and Frank Beamer. So,
oh, boy, that was a combo.
that was a combo, man. So, sentimentally, I got to go with Vick. But just by the numbers and what they actually did, I mean, Bartkowski was that guy.
Oh, Lord. D finna start something.
D, appreciate that Superman chat, Bo. Dun, dun, dun. He says hot take. Had Dan Reed stay with Vick.
I'll give me some chili cheese fried with that.
Man, me and D talked about that today. He literally talked about that today, and I literally have to say that because I'm not gonna lie, I have a coach crush on Andy Reid, and I was really mad when the Eagles let him go because I feel like he did a lot for that organization. But Andy Reid as a coach Vicked up. I mean,
oh yeah.
When you really think about it, the Vick that we had was baby. He was coddled. We had to rock-a-bye baby. Same thing with Julio. Julio was coddled. We had to rock-a-bye his ass.
Yeah, Mike Vick was making them childish mistakes, taking water bottle with weed through the airport. So, but to this day, and I've said this for the last 22 years, the Falcons got rid of Dan Reeves 2 years too early.
Yep.
Because as soon as Mike Vick hit his stride, Dan Reeves would have had the same system with Warwick Dunn and TJ Duckett. That three-headed horseman, they probably could have won the title because they were weighing teams out.
Yep.
But just like Lamar Jackson,
leave me alone. I like Andy Reid. Okay,
just like Lamar Jackson, Michael Vick didn't have no weapons either, other than Warwick Dunn and T.J. Duckett, wide receivers. He did not. He had Brian Finneran, but he run like a goat. So
Algie Crumpler.
He was overrated. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was.
He was overrated. He was a pretty good player, but he was overrated.
All I'm saying is that Michael Vick studied film as aggressively as he danced in the Rubber Band Man video, we would have been doing good. That's all I'm saying, Bob.
Bingo. B-I-N-G. Oh, that's why I said that's why I think a lot of fans don't understand. Is like if you really watch Vick was over there running with like chicken with his neck cut off half the damn time. That's why he sit over there and got hurt a lot of times. That's why he couldn't play a full season running like a chicken with his head cut off. I love me some Vick, so please don't get it wrong.
Think about it though. When Mike Vick went to Philadelphia, it was a whole different system. It was a wide open passing offense. You had Deshaun Jackson. You had what was the other guy named Jeremy Macklin. I mean, you had who was at the running back? LaShawn McCoy. You think about all those weapons that he had in Philadelphia that could stretch the field. It's just something that he didn't have in that line. If he had at least one receiver like Deshaun Jackson, I think that would have made a whole lot of difference. But
yeah, Deshaun Jackson was that dude in his early years. Like you could not catch that speed.
He was just in the right place at the right time.
At the right time, exactly.
Definitely. Hold on, Joy got a Superman chat for you. Joy said, "Good night."
You had it the first time, but you had turned your wheels too much over there, and I was like,
Joy said, "Good stuff, y'all. Good night." In parentheses, finna put my bonnet on. Brotherhood, Dirty Birds. Vick brought the folks to the seats. That is all. Appreciate that, Joy. Appreciate that. Dun dun dun.
And see, that's another thing. Put up the one Cartier Walker put up at the bottom. Cartier Walker at the bottom. See, this is another thing. When Roddy finally hit his stride, is when Michael Vick flamed out and got in trouble.
Yep.
If they had got on the same page at the same time, if Michael Vick even stood around, it wouldn't be no Matt Ryan. It would probably be Roddy White, Julio Jones, and Mike Vick. Because Mike Vick would have retired the Falcon had he got in trouble. I'm going to just put it like it is. Because he was an NFL icon, even though he wasn't the best quarterback in the league. He sold tickets, he sold jerseys, and he brought fans, even on the road games, to the stadium. So
facts. I agree with that. And that's the thing about it. He was a show. And I think that's what everybody wants. Again, they want a show. But I'm like, okay, but y'all not really. We didn't have a show for 13 years. Matt Ryan, his rookie damn season, took us to the playoffs. Right after that whole fiasco. Right after 2008. So get that man his flowers, because he has done a lot for this organization over the past 13 years. Get that man his flowers. It's no point. Yes, he's getting up there. Yes, his velocity's not there. Arm strength is not there. We've been said that on the D balls. We've been said that. But at the same damn token, get his man, because at the end of the day, we wouldn't be where we would be without him. If we would have picked somebody else, everybody still would be complaining that we need something else. We need this. We need that. Get that man just what he deserves. Because I promise you, let Matt Ryan lead today and let him go somebody else and let that man win a ring. And I watch all everybody's mouth go, well, why he couldn't do that with the Falcons? And then everybody want to talk about that. We disrespected Vick when he went over there to Philly. Now Vick just got in trouble, bro. He just got in trouble.
Exactly. They ain't got nothing to do with us. Everybody blaming.
That's a personal problem to me.
Yeah. Everybody blaming Arthur Blank. Like, man, until the Falcons do right by Michael Vick, they ain't finished. Arthur Blank didn't have nothing to do. He didn't have nothing to do with Michael Vick fighting dogs. Exactly.
And I ain't gonna lie, I felt that way, but I thought about it. I was like, Michael Vick cousin told on him. First of all, he shouldn't have bankrolled it. Come on, if you see your cousin fighting dogs and you bankroll it, you get caught, you know what's up. So, I mean, I thought about it, and the reason why I was mad because Pittsburgh stuck behind Roethlisberger, and we all know what he did in those bathrooms. But
hold on, but wait a minute, you got to realize Uncle Art still had that stake sharing Home Depot. At that time, he still had that stake in Home Depot. So Arthur had to think about that because people were already talking about they was finna boycott Home Depot. You can't do that when you got a stake in this and you have other owners. He had to do what he had to do. Unfortunately,
we talk about hundreds of millions of dollars in stakes.
Yeah.
So
Home Depot and almost in every damn state. So he ain't finna sit over there and lose out on that.
It wasn't no little flank steak. It wasn't them big ribeye T-bones what you get at
He
Ruth
was
Chris.
A co-founder. He was a co-founder. But you see, he sold that steak after that whole Mike Vick situation. So he wouldn't sit over there and put anything else on Home Depot. But that's what folks don't understand. You gotta understand. Arthur Blank is just like any of these other owners, businessman first. They businessman first. So they not gonna listen to us as fans. Yeah, we want to see certain stuff, but you got to think it's a business for him. He still got to make his paper some way, somehow.
Exactly.
That's why Jerry still can sell out them damn seats, whether the Cowboys go to the Super Bowl or not. Damn seats still $400 damn.
And that's why Jerry built that stadium with no problem. He spent with his own money.
Well, hold on. He actually used eminent domain to take over people's houses to do that. I'll explain that later one day.
I know what that means. Trust me, I know.
But yeah, I'll explain it to everybody else. He kind of did a fucked up way to build that stadium out here in Arlington. He kind of did a fucked up way. But he got the stadium though. That's right there, right next door to the Rangers' new stadium. They right there. And the old stadium still up.
I do want to shout out Cartier Thompson. He said Jamal Anderson was a factor in that run game in Atlanta. Chuck Smith, he talk about this all the time when he come on and chill out with us. He say all the time, man, they need to show Jamal Anderson his respect, bro.
Right. He was the originator of the Dirty Bird. It wouldn't be no Dirty Bird if it weren't for Jamal Anderson and OJ Santiago.
That's true.
A lot of people don't even know who OJ Santiago is.
They don't.
So
that was
and hopefully, and I'm not gonna promise, but I'm working on it. Hopefully, I have Jamal Anderson on talk to y'all before the season over.
Molly Mall.
And y'all gonna have to tune in for that one because that's gonna be a rocket episode.
Oh man, that's gonna be lit, bro. That's gonna be lit.
But you talk about that run in Atlanta with Jamal Anderson, and I seen somebody earlier say they ran Jamal Anderson in the ground. If you think about the bad move that they made other than Jamal Anderson, I think they didn't have a choice. Now, Craig Haywood, when he played in the mid-90s in Atlanta, he took a little bit of pressure off on him. But when you go out and get a 34-year-old Eric Dickerson who can't even walk out his front door no more to play alongside Jamal Anderson, you asking for trouble. So he had to carry the team. By the time he got to that season where he went off in 98, rushing for almost 2,000 yards, he gave it all he had. In the next season, the very first game, after all that wear and tear, he tore his knee up and he was never the same. So,
yeah.
He showed no what.
Yeah. Think about the churches were destroyed, but them churches were throwing a property at the stadium for those. Maybe that's how they was. I'll be honest with you. That's how it was out here when Jerry built his stadium. That's literally how it was. But the sad part about it is a lot of those people didn't get their money for them houses that they had to give up.
I'll give y'all another example in Atlanta, right here at the airport, Riverdale Road. It wasn't never houses back there. They done bought, I think, about a 5-mile radius of houses, built runways, hotels, restaurants. So it's just a daily occurrence. 20 years ago, a lot of this stuff was not around here. So it's just the way that the business works. And y'all talk about that curse about the church and the stadium. I don't believe in that. Because they could have said no.
That's just a Falcons curse. That's the problem. That's just a Falcons curse. That's just all that is. Just Falcons hurting themselves at the end of the day. That ain't nothing to do with that. But like I said, it's money at the end of the day for the team. But Arthur is gonna have to do something because you're not putting fans in seats. You're not. Yeah. So you gotta figure out what you're gonna do. You gotta realize that it's still money, and it was kind of messed up for a lot of the season ticket holders for them to go up on the PSLs, but the team ain't winning. Can't do that. I'll be honest with you, and I use the Cowboys as an example for a reason because one, they have the goddamn NFL's goddamn.
But see, the thing with that. The Cowboys can be 0-17 and they fans still gonna support them.
Bingo. Look at the Browns. Look at the Browns.
Oh my God.
Look at the Browns. Look at Jacksonville.
This the only thing that pissed me off about Falcon fan. They talk about how bad the team is. Become a Cleveland Brown fan 20 years ago when they got back in the league. They went through 20 quarterbacks in 14 years.
Yeah.
They went through 12 head coaches in 8 years. So, come on, man. Y'all just got to.
Yeah. The Browns team left in the middle of the night, y'all. Like they left in the middle of the night. I mean,
I heard about that. That story is real crazy too. And what the situation was. They was in Maryland. They was in Maryland before the Ravens came, and then they just packed up their stuff and left.
Yeah.
Up the Bills. I literally say that the Bills. And then this is a team that I know Falcons fans hate. We hate them to the death. But I ain't gonna lie to you. There are some true-hearted Saints fans out there. They was there in the pack and ball all day. Right, prime example, the motherfucking goddamn Raiders. Right there. They went from LA to Oakland to Las Vegas. But guess what? They knew they was gonna go watch their team lose, and they was still in there chanting like a motherfucker. But we got motherfuckers sitting over here in our fan base telling us we shouldn't cheer for our team because they ain't won shit.
And that stadium in Oakland is run down, and they filled it every Sunday.
They
could be 2-15.
Baseball stadium. Come on now, baseball stadium.
Just like Fulton County Stadium used to be. You see that baseball infield on Sundays. Them guys getting up with strawberries on their arm because that that is really rock hard cement. So
yep.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's you got other examples of fan base who gonna rock hard for their team, but then you got people within our team. Oh, I still got the Falcons tatted on me, but don't cheer for them because they ain't win shit. I still don't understand. What?
And if you're a fan, you're a fan. I can't stand that. And then these fans got 2 and 3 teams. Right.
It ain't 2 or 3 teams. They really want to be a bandwagon on their team, but they trying to wish upon the Falcons' demise so they can say, "Oh, I was right. Baby, go get you a goddamn day job."
Hey, Extreme X, Fulton County Stadium was the shit. That was where it started for me. I remember it like it was yesterday. And I might sound old, but I remember it. Baseball, football, anything you can name. What's up, Alberto? But Sundays, let's switch it over to Sunday's game. First off, what we got to do to bring this first victory home?
Go ahead,
everybody speak at once.
Go ahead, E.
Can we get a whole nother offensive line? No, honestly, work the play calling. I need the play calling, and I just need the offensive line to serve and protect. Like I said, defense did something. Let's pray that AJ can actually play because he is in concussion protocol because he did suffer a concussion, putting his whole entire body on the line for us. So, because I completely forgot like Lorenzo Carter's on that damn team. I kind of forgot about that. So
yeah, that's my dude.
Yeah. So I mean, the offense is gonna have another tough outing. My thing about it is give Matt time, give him the right plays. He's one of the best play action quarterbacks there is out there. And just give him enough time to set some feet and throw a ball, and get Pitts in more. Get Kyle Pitts in more because right now, I'm not even going to lie, I love Wrigley, but Russell Gage ain't it. And Wrigley I'll be ready to pop the hell out of him. I just want to flick him. He look like a little. And
I think when Frank Darby comes back from that injury, I think he's going to take somebody's spot.
Man, don't say that too loud.
Gage.
Don't say that too loud.
I get naked for Darby.
You and Jazzy Jill.
The thing about it is he brings the positivity to the team that's one with his attitude. But the thing about it is he's that differentiation maker. Like if you remember what Tyler Gabriel was, I could see Darby fitting right into that. So I need him to get a chance because Gage ain't it. I'm sorry. Them fingers, he got slippery fingers. When it's right down a number, you dropping passes, bro. I will fight you. I will windmill you.
Just like my boy Marlon said yesterday, though. Russell Gage's body is not going to hold up to the NFL game. And that's not, throwing slight on him. It's just like Tua. I don't think Tua is going to last 2-3 more years. He keep taking those hits. That's just the game. But you got a super chat. Go ahead and read it off.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cartier Thompson said, I was 9 when we went to the Super Bowl, big party, to 3 players. Lock up, no curfew to the city. It was so hype. Much love to you, Cartier, man. It was. I was in Miami because I went to go check on my family. We went to go see my family in Fort Lauderdale. So I actually went to the first NFL experience. I was like 11, I think, and it was pretty cool, man. It was pretty cool. But much love to you, Cartier. Superman Chad. I appreciate that.
I ain't gonna tell you what I was, but I ain't gonna tell you what I was.
Right around my age. He talking about he was 9. I was 7.
Just know I was throwing ones.
Just nasty.
But I think the Falcons may have an advantage in this one, man. I think the defense they might finally be consistent in this game. I think Daniel Jones he struggled the first 2 games. I don't see that changing. They got him a great offensive line, but I think Dante Fowler and JTM, I think they take over this game. And look for Michael Walker to get a couple of sacks this game because I just think the more the season goes on, he's going to get more playing time. And y'all heard it here first. If he gets the right playing time from this season on, I can see him being a Pro Bowl player. And Deion Jones is going to be expendable after that.
Yep, I agree with you, Daniel Jones is a vulnerable, but we just got to figure out which Daniel Jones we gonna get though. We gonna get the vulnerable one, or we gonna get the elite
But
version? Because Falcons like to make quarterbacks look elite.
One thing that people forget about Daniel Jones, he can run. He might trip himself up, but he can run.
He got straight line speed. He doesn't have like Jalen Hurts or like a Russell Wilson.
He don't have east west speed. He got north south speed. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, work that new punter in. I mean, we ain't gonna talk about that punting.
My leg shot. And I can kick the ball further than him.
Hey, man, he went to Georgia, and I'm not understanding what the situation happened right there. I'm not understanding it, and I feel bad because I'm like, but yeah, that's kind of
bad. I know somebody put in the comments. They said, man, we being too hard on the punter. We're too hard on punters. I'm sitting here like, look, your only job is to catch the ball and kick it. Your only job is to catch the ball and kick it. So like I don't see. Where's Marquise King at? Somebody call Marquise King. See if we can get him to come kick this ball for us.
Hopefully they reach out to him because he wasn't a bad punter at all. But I mean,
I think he done got blackballed.
He ain't coming back.
He ain't coming back.
He ain't coming back.
He did a interview with my homegirl. Kelsey Nicole, and in so many words he was saying, he done moved on to the business side of life.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong. Get your money, player. But I mean, Bosch is still available. Somebody.
And another thing, man, field position is key in any game.
Yeah,
that's what the problem was. Those two bad punts that turned into 14 points, I think.
Yep.
So.
Ronnie Hush, she'll pull a hamstring. Don't even try it. Sit over there. As soon as that leg go up, he like
Go ahead and give us your thoughts on Sunday's game and what you think they're gonna take to win.
Who me?
No.
Okay, no. But no. You talking to Big Low? Or you talking to me?
Low. Yeah, because you've been talking the whole time.
Okay, you know what?
I think last week's game, hopefully it gave Jalen Mayfield a little bit of help and to get his confidence up. I don't know if anybody noticed it, but Matt Hennessy was double teaming the Jalen Mayfield side almost every passing down. So moving forward, it's not going to be any easier because you still got Danny Shelton, you still got Leonard Williams, and all those other guys over there. All those guys are first round picks, so it's still gonna be a tough battle. If I'm not mistaken, I think they run an odd front. I think they run a 3-3-4 defense. So
I think so.
Yeah, so that means that we also have to deal with the whole uncertainty, not knowing who's coming. There's going to be some confusion that's going to be mixed in as well. So I'm kind of worried about the offensive line.
And Phil Sunny is very important this week for them.
Yeah. It is going to be very important. Hopefully they can run the ball a little bit better because it's easier to run against 3-4 teams. So we knew going into the game they weren't going to be able to run against the Buccaneers. So hopefully they can get that run game going. And, if we could break out some chunk yardage on the run, then we got a whole heck of a lot better chance to win this game.
But they did well against the Buccaneers, considering what they were up against.
You're right.
They did well.
They did.
Because, like I said, if they kept running Patterson, kept doing trick plays, I think they could have threw them off rhythm. Like I said, that Wildcat, man, if he would have ran that Wildcat a little bit more, the game probably could have went the other way. But we'll never know.
Yeah.
How you gonna tell me? Okay, I'm mind my business. Ronnie told me to mind my business, y'all. I was trying to help him and save him from going to the emergency room.
Oh man, but I think we got a legitimate chance to win this game, though. I think that.
I mean, everybody thinks that. I really do, and that's the positive thing. We do, but in the same token, I'm just gonna step back.
I seen someone say AJ Terrell, what's his status? He's still in concussion protocol, and they're gonna have to shuffle up the secondary if he can't go. And that's gonna be a big blow because the Giants have some really good wide receivers. But again, Daniel Jones, if he can't get him the ball, what do it matter?
Yeah, I mean, it means is out there.
No comment.
Look. I was just saying, I was gonna say somebody else, but I don't need nobody daddy attacking, so I'm gonna leave it alone.
Don't start that. Hopefully he ain't watching.
Oh, he was in here earlier.
That's what I
said.
He was.
Yeah. He was in here earlier.
That's what I said. I ain't gonna say nothing else because then.
But like I said, Sunday he stepped in when he needed to. But
he made a couple plays. You gotta give a man credit. You gotta give him credit.
There she go with that.
and he also said in the comments, he said, look, he's knocking Isaiah Oliver, but she don't know that he's part Jamaican. What that has to do with anything, I don't know. But he said he don't know that he's
what's
part
up with it? Well, look, more Jamaica representing. So what's up?
He gonna have Ebony eating that Caribbean rice.
I already eat my rice and cabbage and peas, so don't do it. This is pure Jamaican blood.
No argument here.
Man,
pure Jamaican blood.
Cordarrelle said Jay Fielder was the best, worst nail biting kicker ever in Atlanta. Hey, that is one thing that I can say. I feel at ease that we have cool. I
can go back further than that. I know I'm old, but Norm Johnson.
Oh my God.
That dude, Norm Johnson, boy. That dude that hit 5 straight, missed 4 straight. Hit 2 straight, missed 3 straight. I'm telling you, see, that's what I'm saying. Falcon fans, these young fans, they don't know how bad we had it back in the day. They just don't know.
Wasn't with a shooting in the gym. What's up to my Caribbean people? I see you, Barbados. Represent.
Y'all gonna have Evan eating curry chicken in a minute, but
curry goats.
Guts. Was that bad?
I forgot.
Hey, Asia girl. Hey, what's up with the Jamaicans? Yeah.
I like plantains too.
Never ate a plantain before. You know, country folks don't really eat plantain.
Oh,
they were good.
Never had
one. Try some.
Fried, put some brown sugar on them things. Good to go.
Yeah, and some brown beef stew. I cook you some too. I got you. Want some good jerk chicken? I got you too. Want some gold? I got you. But no,
I ain't messing with y'all.
Up though, he gets my 6. He's not going to go nowhere at all.
But let's answer a couple more questions before we get out of here.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. No, I agree. I agree with that statement though. He did, and that's all. And that's all I wanted people to think. Just realize that Matt stepped up. He stepped up when it needed to be stepped up. It's just again, it's football. Shit happens.
Yeah, and like I said, man, my tweet came out of frustration. I just think they should have worked the middle of the field.
It's okay. And again, Arthur Smith has to go back and look at tape and film himself and see where he missed. And that's what I think it is, because he took accountability the first week. He came out and he had them prepared this week. Now you got to go back to the drawing board and fix it up. And you just got to keep it going each and every week. Don't just stop and think that you're going to do good. And that's the thing is, and I think that's what most fans wanted to see, was the progression.
Right.
But and that's all we wanted to see, because that first game and the first baby, I think almost everybody that was there left during the third quarter. And that's
it was like a preseason game. That's what the atmosphere was like. It's like tough. They just didn't prepare. It's like they were still waiting. It's like they were still had the 4th preseason game and they were stuck in the past.
I'm gonna tell you how bad it was. The king at the Dirty Bird Nest section that was sitting beside me, like the section that's supposed to be live, like he was walking up the steps and he was cursing everybody out because they wouldn't get live And everybody was like, well, what you want us to do? Like, they're playing terribly. And he left in the third quarter. I was like, wow, this isn't going that good. Like, it was rough. It was rough.
It was. That was a rough game. I still want my money
and
back.
They said it was the worst loss, the worst opening day loss in 35 years. Oof. That go back to what I was saying earlier.
They got smoked. They got smoked. And it is. And I feel the Falcons fans' frustration. That's embarrassing. When we lose, we don't lose gracefully. We lose embarrassingly. We don't lose gracefully. We set records when we lose.
We set records. We set records. We make history.
Okay,
and that's bad.
So then that's bad. So I get the frustration, but if you ride for your team, you ride for your team, embarrassed or not.
And everybody know me who be watching me, man. They know I try to find positive in everything. But that first game, I couldn't even find a hot dog with ketchup on it. It was so bad.
I'm not even. I'm gonna let y'all two answer this because I already know how we can fix that. So y'all two can answer that.
After 2 games, giving up 40 points a game, and remember the 40 points. Their second game came out 2 pick sixes, but that's another story and another day. But how you fix it? Dean P just got to throw the kitchen sink. He just got to. He got to throw blitzes from everywhere, put Daniel Jones on his ass because their running game is not strong as it used to be. So Daniel Jones is the key. You put him on your ass, you win that game.
As far as fixing
I think everybody. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, my bad. I was just gonna say, as far as fixing it, I think everybody needs to just make sure that they handle their assignments. Like, don't try to play hero ball. Make sure that you stay in your gap. Make sure that everybody do what they're supposed to do. And hopefully, that let's hope, wish, and pray Dean Pease makes the right calls when he needs to make them. And, at the end of the day, we're playing Daniel Jones. Let's run some zone coverage. Like, especially if AJ Terrell's out, we can't be playing man coverage. Let's just run some zone coverage and ease homeboy. Isaiah Oliver, hopefully he'll catch a pick or two. What world, E? What you looking like that for?
She gave you that. I'm gonna cut your ass. Look.
What you think, E? Tell us what you think.
I really just need my team to tackle. I'm sorry, like. When we first started the game and Tom Brady marched on us, I'm not a fan. It seemed like nobody could tackle. It seemed like it was just BS, honestly. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want tell Coach Runner I don't want no chicken hot dog.
I don't know why she keep trying to make me eat nasty chicken hot dogs.
They nasty, boy.
I don't know why she keep trying to do it.
Boy, hey, you couldn't even put that sweet on it to make it taste good.
You know what? The chicken made hot dog ain't that bad, but yeah. Anyway.
What? Where? E?
I shop at the Whole Foods store sometime. You should try it.
I do too, but I ain't finna buy those.
Yeah, I can't do it.
They not that bad though.
Nah, it's like eating mush. It's like eating mush. Yeah, I can't do it.
Taste like potty meat.
So how do you know what potty meat? Never mind. Anyway,
I'm old. I'm from the projects. That's how I know. If you have Vienna sausages, you know what potty meat tastes like.
That's why I said I was getting ready to say unless you talk about the VS sausage. Them shit came in handy when you was hungry.
Hey, the black came in handy.
I got you. They came in handy.
Vienna sausages and crackers.
Man. Hey, if anybody got any more questions, we'll take 1 or 2 more before we go ahead and head on now. I gotta finish this glass up, for the night's over with.
Oh Lord.
Gotta finish this glass up, E. You already know what time it is. I ain't worked today neither. I'm feeling good.
Okay,
yeah, you might not make it off the sofa then.
Okay, he's gonna fall right on. He's gonna go sleep. He's gonna go night. Low and night.
Tony Wright, the Giants got a lot of weapons, but at the same time, if your quarterback can't give them the ball, That's the only question that I have for the Giants. It's the quarterback, and they took a big risk on him too. They took him number 6.
I'm
now
not.
did Evan Ingram
Evan
come back? Because I remember he was hurt. Did he come back?
Hurt.
He always hurt.
That's what I said. I ain't worried about him. Now, Kyle Rudolph, yeah, but I ain't worried about Evan Ingram. But that man can't stay on the field worth 2 damn plays. When he do get on the field, okay, cool. But he just
Jamal said chances that we go by the bye week, we go 3-2 by the bye week. Y'all let me know.
Who we got? Giants, Jets, and who else?
Giants, Jets, and Redskins.
Washington football team. I can't see past that one because that you talk about a defensive line is. You think Philadelphia was bad?
Cameron Payne.
And the Alabama boy, they bad.
So.
Washington is a toss-up.
That's a question mark.
I say 2-3. I'm with Elite. I say 2-3.
Yeah.
But y'all put in the comments what y'all think as well.
But with all the teams that you see that's 0-2 now, a lot of them would expect to be 2-0 after first 2 games.
I feel like the first week was a fluke. Without that extra preseason game, that was a fluke for a lot. Yeah, that was a fluke for a lot of people because the injuries that happened this past weekend were unrealistic. To be honest with you, so yeah. I
got something to say outside of the Falcons. Y'all might laugh, but Kyler Murray, he gonna win MVP. I just see it. Can't stop him.
I do not doubt that at all.
You can't stop him.
You can't stop him, Bo. He out there making plays, running around making plays.
Dude is 5'9", running around like he's 6'2".
5'9". If he stand on a stack of phone books,
right, and he probably still use a booster seat when he drives. Now you know I don't care. Don't look at me like that. You know I don't care.
Just mean.
I keep the jokes coming, man. I'm telling you,
man.
When I said Matt Ryan had a chicken tender arm, I got more laughs than I got mean faces. Trust me.
Wait a minute. Will the doc say, "What's a phone book?"
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie. I was so smart when I learned how to drive. I sat on phone books, and I ain't ashamed to say it.
So wait a minute, hold on. So never mind. I was gonna ask. So how tall is you?
5'4".
Okay, so how you gonna get on him being 5'9", sitting on phone? But you still
because I can do that. I can get away with that. He playing football tonight. See, she done clicked herself out.
She done clicked herself out.
Playing.
She done clicked herself out. Oh Lord, there you go, E. What you done did? You done clicked.
I don't think my spirit guys like me talking about short people, so I'm gonna shut up. I think Smitty spirit guys kind of said I want to cut jokes, so yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, tell Ronda I know I'm old. I ain't ashamed. I done seen some things in my days.
You can't say that you're old, Smitty. You just say that you've been around for a while.
I've been around for a long while.
He just seasoned. Got that Lowry season.
Oh yeah. I keep the lemon pepper in my pocket.
Look, he was around when you was still able to go find lard in the supermarket and people was cooking with it still. There you go.
Man.
I was back then I was eating Chico sticks.
No, there you go.
Yeah, that Chico stick. I wanna da. Oh, cause you so thick.
Wait, hold on. Like I said, Matt Ryan, throw the ball like a lemon pepper wing out.
Oh my goodness, boy. Cartier, boy. What in the world, bro? Whoop. Like, what in the world, bro? See, y'all.
Oh, shit.
I'm kind of interested to see how that looks. Like, I'm interested now to see how
I don't even care because I don't throw away food.
Okay.
So you talk about the bones. You know how you be eating, you eat bones, you just throw it out the window. I think that's what he's saying.
And one thing I noticed, I see why y'all married now, because both of y'all, all y'all do is sing songs. Night and day.
We have a good time.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
5'8". Okay, why I feel short? I'm 5'6". She said she 5'8".
Yeah.
She can dunk. She can dunk on me.
Yeah, you short. You short. E. I see E at the game of the day. E short. What the word?
Why everybody think that I'm tall? Oh my gosh! I am
No,
not
5'6" ain't tall. My daughter 5'6".
Yeah, it's not tall at all. But everybody thinks like I'm 5'9", 5'10". I'm like I'm a shorty.
Thank you,
Like
thank you, Gremlin 123. I appreciate that, man.
Like I'm a shorty, dude. We had let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, look at Smitty. Smitty become famous now. You famous? Oh, look at that.
Nah, I ain't famous. I got some loyal supporters, and I thank them for that.
Definitely.
Go ahead.
Also,
$5. What's your question? He ain't put no question up.
Yeah, I don't see it in here.
He just donating.
I guess. Well, I appreciate the dun. Superman chat. Much love to you. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna go get me a pack of firecracker with that. Pop some firecrackers.
Smith, I noticed you have a use for everything that comes in.
Hey, boy.
Yeah, you have a predisposed fun.
I'm so cheap, man. I can stretch a nickel.
That's just that country oldness that's popping out. That's
exactly.
I don't know if that's the case, E, because I spend money like it ain't nothing. How country I be wasting money. Coach Roddy pick on me all the time.
No, because he that country city slicker. That's what that is.
Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah, they come from the country but go to the city and know how to sit over here and slick you right out your damn draw. You better be careful.
Yep, that's why I can't wait till you come back home.
Where the world, boy? Oh, man. Woo.
I'm a nut, man. Hey, don't mind me, man. I'm an idiot.
Oh,
wait a minute. Oh, hold on.
I'm an idiot. Y'all don't pay me no attention.
We do this on Twitter all day. It's okay.
All day long.
Man, yeah.
She know I'm an idiot.
I still love him.
Tony Wright got a question.
Is that a question? Do you remember outside linebackers Renzo Carter? Is that 1.5 or 11 and a half?
11 no 1.5. He could have
look like September 2nd.
Yeah, but it's 1.5 sacks.
Yeah, 1.5. Yeah.
I would have to say this. Aziz did not look good on that game. I'll be honest with you. That wasn't the Aziz that I seen playing at Georgia. He did not look good. Like 3 sacks, yes, but it's just other numbers. Lorenzo Carter has been a beast since Georgia stayed a beast. He found a system that works for him, and because I already know they finna pick on Poe Mayfield. They finna pick on Poe Mayfield, and hopefully that's
gonna be McGarry assignment.
Yeah, but I mean that'd be McGarry assignment. But I feel like you never know. They might come up with a nice little package. For some reason, I feel like Mayfield gonna see him too. Honestly, like I feel like he's gonna see him too.
Yeah, they could run some stunts or something.
So and that's the thing. So, but Aziz just he just did not.
They played so bad against Denver last week though. They held up the first half, but the second half, Teddy Bridgewater just took off and didn't have no problems. So they questionable, man.
I give them that, but I just we'll see. I still give Lorenzo Carter his flowers. Aziz still got a little bit to prove as an NFL. In the NFL, because be honest with you, please, yes, Jordan Davis, a future Falcon. Let's go.
That dude is a monster. In a 3-4 defense, that is the prototypical defensive tackle. And we ain't talking about that other stuff you talking about. But in a 3-4 defense, that dude is big. He fits right where they need.
6
but
2 8 quarters, 30 pounds. I think they said 360.
360, yeah.
360.
Yeah.
So
we talking about big dude.
That big boy. That's a big boy. Somebody said they Vince Wilfork, but I said he's a little bit shorter than that. So we'll see what he compares to. I just want to see that burst speed right off the line. I just want to see what that burst speed is off that line, because if he can move.
Oh yeah, he can move. Oh,
he
yeah.
got a good first step. You know, he reminds me a lot of Lynn McNeil, who got drafted to the Lions. And I don't know if y'all see this, but the Lions are beating the Packers right now.
Yeah,
I ain't surprised.
They
I ain't
said
surprised. They almost came back week 1. I'm not surprised at all. But tomorrow, you can join in if you want to, but me and Logan already be on it.
Oh,
tomorrow,
no,
Terrence Mathis joins us on the Sports Machine, Big Low Country Sports, and whoever else join us. But we're going to have a good time like we did with Jesse Tucker 2 weeks ago. We're going to have that thing rocking and rolling, and we're going to be asking all the questions. So make sure y'all tune in 8 o'clock tomorrow night. We're going to have a ball. Because that's what we do, man. We talk sports and have fun. But
exactly.
That's it for tonight. My boy Big Low. Oh, right quick. Make sure to tell them where to find y'all.
Go ahead, go E. Go ahead and tell where they can find you at, E. Go ahead, go E.
Y'all can find me on Twitter at lady_tellem. Or y'all can type in E the Goddess, and make sure y'all check out my spaces tomorrow. Yes. I love everybody's input on it. Okay, this is a positive space, so we're not negative. We're just here to talk about the team. I might even start doing in-game watching Georgia play again, because we did that last Saturday, and that was fun. Yes, that was fun. We actually did a live talk watching Georgia play. So they play Vandy this week. So
you ain't tell nobody.
It was fun. It was
you can't call the coach up. Like what in the world? Like
I got you next time, because a lot of people did enjoy that. So, and then be on the lookout for my all girls spaces as well. We're gonna have some of the best that know what they talking about on there. So yes, Miss Joy is gonna join via phone, because I gotta call her. But yeah, so yeah, just check me out. You know, like I said, I'm just a female who loves sports. I'm a tomboy at heart.
Definitely. And the thing about E though, y'all, is that like E legitimately knows it. She ain't finna say that she knows it. Like she could go, you can sit and talk to her for about 5 minutes. She could show you that she legitimately knows her sports and has very strong opinions. She's been married about 10 times to all these athletes, but she has very strong opinions. So, you know, hopefully one day she'll find permanent love. Anyway.
Well, what you can't buy us no season tickets is all I'm asking.
Who
She needs better lawyers.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. I'm still waiting on my alimony check. Julio, if you watch and you hear this, baby, just run me my money. I lead the Chargers and the Challengers. Just run me my money.
He probably got 2-3 Monopoly games at home, so he gonna run you your money, all right.
I'm gonna get you.
I do need y'all to make sure that y'all check out an old country boy at Big Low Country Sports on YouTube. I'm just an old country boy, former football coach that love to sit around and talk about sports. So make sure that you go to Big Low Country. I'm sorry, it's spelled Kuntry. I didn't realize I was spelling it wrong until after I graduated from college. So make sure that you subscribe to Big Low Country Sports. Also, I'm on Twitter at Big Low Country. So y'all make sure that y'all check me out. We have a great time on there as well. So y'all make sure that y'all check us out, man. Tell them what to find you at, Smitty.
Hey, y'all find me anywhere, man. Mainly on Twitter at FatBoySlim_21. Find me at Smitty Sports Machine and Antoine Smitty Smith on Facebook. Even though I don't rather be on there, you can still find me because that's where I share my content.
Exactly.
Yes. But before we get out of here, man, I want to thank y'all in the comment box for tuning in. Thank Coach Rona for patrolling the comment box like she do. And thank God she didn't sing, but I know it's coming.
Hey, you better leave. That's my new friend. She can sing if she wants to. We gonna sing some stuff, girl. We and you gonna sing, okay? That's okay.
But for Big Low, Smitty, EB, y'all catch us later, man. We'll holler.
Bye, y'all.